Dear group, dear my son, as you mentioned, tomorrow is my birthday. I don't say birthday, which is a living soul. I say birthday. That means the date of my last birth. The eternal life of the soul is in heaven. The soul comes down on this day, which is called birthday, to live in a body, a physical body, through which it does things all its lifetime. And the purpose of the soul is to purify. So within this lifetime, if the soul has a positive balance between good things, bad things, positive, negative, it will end its life and go back to the realms of heaven, uplifted in its energy and in its spark of light, more purified. If the soul has a negative balance, its energy and spark will decline, and it will be needed for it to come back again and again to purify. So you can see the birthday and the death day, each one as a positive, more positive or more negative date. But we are human beings. We live, we enjoy, we serve. And that's why the birthday is the greatest day of all. Because that's where you can manifest yourself. And the purpose of all human beings is to serve, to be a good person, and to purify to such an extent that after life, the soul will not have to go back and do its sacred work only from heaven. Many spiritual souls of high level will come down voluntary into a new life, not needing to come, but come down to teach, to be a spiritual teacher. And each teacher that during this kind of lifetime manages to elevate so many souls gets a great amount of good deeds, and he elevates even more. My last life was divided into actually two. Before my spiritual development and after. Only after, in my late years, did I realize that the journey to be spiritual is never easy. What I went through when I was a young mother in Israel was always thought by me as suffering. What do I need it for? Why are we here in Israel? But only later in the years, I understood that was a necessary part of my purification. You cannot go up in your spiritual standard or level if you don't go through the lessons. My dear son, I'm looking now at you, what you've been going through in the last 2 years and now. Be courageous, be with a lot of confidence. This is your purification, period. Deep purification through suffering. You will be through it with faith, with spiritual work, with happiness, and with your loving family. During my years as a spiritual teacher and healer, I learned so much. I got my education, first of all, from the books and studying, and the good luck I had on my side that I loved to read, and I used to read very fast and get a lot of reading done in a short time. I did not have a teacher like you, my son. That's what I had, or I did not have. But I was very happy with my progress, with the years of international contacts, with wonderful people, with my wonderful students. Part of you are here now. With my family, of course. And it was my soul's choice, and I could say an unconscious choice, to leave at that early time when I left. I was really needed at that time to do special work in heaven. And one of the unique things that I am left with, which is really unique here in the soul world, is my daily contact with Leon, with Danny, with all of you who just think of me and I'm there. You may not know, but helping you, being there for you, enriches me with higher energies. You see, when you serve, when you give, necessarily you receive. And I am in the world of souls. So receiving the human energy, the human light, is a wonderful blend to uplift me here in heaven, in the realm, in the soul world. So if you want to learn something from my experience, any difficulty that you have, no matter what, just look at it as part of your soul journey, as your purification. Stand firm. Carry on with the spiritual work. Even if you're suffering, you can do healing. You can serve. You can do anything which is under the title of good deeds, serving and helping the others. This is my message on my birthday. I really love you all. I appreciate your work. I think this is maybe the first time I'm giving you my personal message. You are all blessed. Menorah.
Now, we will meditate in